gmail.com. Have you ever been dating a guy and you really started developing feelings for him, and he told you pretty much from the beginning that he wasn't ready for a relationship and he couldn't commit? Well, if so, I want you to pay close attention. Because see, when a man tells you that he's not ready for a relationship and that he can't commit, there's only one thing you need to do, and that's listen. Ladies, I'm telling you, you have to listen. Now, see, part of it is in your heart, you say, he's never been loved, he's never been understood, he, was abused as a child, he never had a woman like me who's going to be there for him and love him the way that I'm going to love him. I get that. Okay? But the reality is, if a man is telling you that he can't commit and that he's not ready to commit, you have to believe him. Because see, it's like rolling the dice. It's like playing Russian roulette. I always say, it's kind of like running across the highway without looking. You may be able to make it across, but the reality is the statistics, the numbers are against you. It's very dangerous behavior. That's why I strongly recommend finding a guy who's open, finding a man who from the beginning is looking for the same things that you're looking for, who consistently shows you by his words and by his actions that he's on the same page and he wants the same things. Because here's the reality. When a guy says he can't and won't commit and he's still getting the milk for free, you know what I mean, why is he going to leave? He's getting everything on his terms. And so the longer you stay there, the longer you give him what he's looking for, he's got no incentive to change. He's got no incentive to commit. Now, what I would also want you to understand is that just because the goods are great and the sex is amazing doesn't mean that he's going to change his idea or his belief about being ready to commit. Because this is his psychological stuff. This is everything that's going on for him on the unconscious level. There's stuff there that he's afraid of committing, or he's afraid of getting burned, or he's afraid of losing half his fortune. He's afraid of getting whatever it is for him, and you can't do anything about that. That's his job to work on that. That's why I say when a guy says that he can't commit, he won't commit, remember the Roadrunner, beep, beep, shh, you got to get out of there, and you got to get out of there quick. Now, I want to hear from you. Have this ever happened to you? Have you ever invested your heart and soul on a guy who told you he couldn't commit or wasn't ready to commit? Did you ever waste years of your life on a relationship where a guy wasn't taking the steps to take your relationship to the next level, to the level that you desired? And did you continue to hang in there, hoping and praying that things would one day magically get better? Did they? We want to hear from you. So what I want you to do is go below and share your experience. Again, this is a place, a forum for all the members of the community to learn. Because what you see, there's commonalities that everybody experiences. And here at GPS for Love, we want to teach you the smarter way of doing things, the way to minimize the amount of pain, minimize the amount of mistakes. And that's simply learning from people who've already been there, who's already made the mistakes, but also from people who already know what needs to happen in order for you to win. So go ahead, in the box below, simply share your experience. Have you ever been in a relationship where you've invested your time on someone who wouldn't commit or didn't commit? And if so, what did you learn from that, and what could you share with the other members of the community? As always, it's an honor and privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.